Hey everyone, welcome back to Installation 00. This is Law and Theory, and today we discover the interesting origin of Cortana's copy subroutine. Let's learn some law history.
I've got to do something you're not going to like.
In Halo 4, we see Cortana rip herself into numerous fragments. These ejected personality fragments, at some moments, can be seen dividing again. It is also surmised that in Halo Infinite, this fragmented Cortana concept may make a return, as evidenced by the hidden audio discovered in the Infinite trailer.
This is part of me. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is me.
Now, while it is established that AIs can section off duplications of subroutines that then exist as simplified versions of themselves, allowing them to experience multiple time streams and perspectives simultaneously, and reintegrating these duplicates at a later date assembles these joint independent streams into one single joined experience, Cortana's particular experience of this duplication process seemed significantly different and significantly more painful. But it also isn't the first time that she has done such a thing, as she did something similar during Operation First Strike. But where did she learn this?
Quite unacceptable.
After the destruction of Installation 04, Chief, Cortana and a few of the other survivors looked for a way to return to human-controlled space, and did so by commandeering the Ascendant Justice, the flagship of the Covenant fleet in that area. Cortana interfaced with the ship's systems and vented the atmosphere, killing the vast majority of the remaining crew aboard. Once the ship was secure, a Covenant AI screamed heresy at her, and then retreated into a dark corner of the ship's systems. This unidentified artificial intelligence construct was used by the Covenant aboard the supercarrier Ascendant Justice, and when Cortana infiltrated the Ascendant Justice, the Covenant AI tried to stop her, but it was mostly unsuccessful. It then notified the other ships in the area that the Ascendant Justice was compromised, prompting the other ships in the air to begin firing upon the ship. Cortana then took the ship and fled deep into Threshold's atmosphere and realised that due to the Covenant's more exquisite understanding of slipspace, she can smooth the transition and achieve a slipspace jump from inside a planet's atmosphere, a feat previously thought impossible, and not even performed by the Covenant, as they themselves didn't know it was possible. It was always thought that the gravity well of a planet would have too adverse of an effect on a transition between normal space and slipspace, which is true of the earlier and more crude slipspace engines of the UNSC, but thanks to Cortana's brilliance, this wasn't an issue for the Covenant slipspace engines. The Covenant AI watched her make these calculations, and when it felt it was safe to do so, it sent that information to the other ships in the area. The Covenant AI hated that Cortana was able to improve upon Covenant technology, believing it to be heresy, and managed to send the message over the battlenet before it was caught, both warning of the capture of the ship and sending the necessary calculations for a sub-atmospheric slipspace jump. This likely allowed the Prophet of Regret's assault carrier to perform such a jump during the Battle of Mombasa.
Bam! Slipspace rupture up the target's bow. It's going to jump inside the city.
There's no time, sir.
Green light to engage.
Punch it. Get us close.
Ma'am, without a destination solution.
We are not losing that ship.
Cortana managed to catch the AI and decompile it as a result. The AI demonstrated fractured thinking as though it was suffering from the errors of being copied extensively. Cortana also stated that its algorithms looked very familiar, leading Cortana to speculate that a human-made UNSC AI had been captured and copied. When the AI faced its death from Cortana, it screamed a fractured statement which indicates that it either saw death as salvation from a fractured life caused by repeated copying, or that it had been programmed to possess covenant religious beliefs.
Part of the stone journey swarm that serves. We serve. They will find, and then I will be free.
A post-mortem analysis of this AI revealed an AI duplicator program which Cortana realised had degraded it and resulted in its distorted thinking processes. She used this program twice, to replicate her translation software to increase its effectiveness, and to create a stripped-down, infiltration-only copy of herself to travel with Blue Team when they boarded the unyielding Hierophant. They effectively used this copy of Cortana to break into and eventually destroy the Covenant command platform and its resident fleet. The only issue herein is that the duplicator program also copied over, and the copy began making copies of itself, which made copies, which made copies. And Master Chief and Blue Team soon found communications feeds overrun with dozens, maybe even hundreds of different Cortana fragments. Although regardless of the problems, they still managed to accomplish their mission.
I've got to do something you're not going to like.
This duplicator program is the same process that she used during Halo 4, when she ejected her various rampant fragments in a violent and painful way, allowing her to remain in control long enough to help subdue the Didact and save Chief from the detonation of the nuke. It is still to be seen as to whether this fragment concept will come into play in a significant way in Halo Infinite, but I do have a video on that. Link is at the end of this video and in the description. Now, I gotta go play some MCC. Thanks for watching. Stick your comments down below, I look forward to what you have to say. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons, so Tenchi, the Silent Cartographer, Brian, Sebastian, Holden, Defiant, Alpha117, Nathan, Red Sea, and Darian, Holders of the Mantle, Ty, Black Biscuit, J Rabbit, Austin, Kaiser, and Silux, my Reclaimers, Zach, Deep Cover, Verbal Statue, Spesigo, Spartan A498, Guppy, Josh, Mickey, and Bastion, my Metux, and all the other patrons that have jumped aboard to support the channel. You guys are awesome, and all of this wouldn't be possible without you. If you like Halo lore discussed to insane levels of detail, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you're told the second a new video hits the shelves. Be sure to support us on all major social media channels, including Discord, and if you really love the channel, consider heading over to Patreon and supporting the channel over there. It would mean the world to me and would free up more of my time for me to put into this content and other Halo related goodness. Take it easy everyone, and find peace in the domain.